Marketeers. Welcome to the next episode of Hashtag Marketeer Athletes Talk. Today joining me is Dr. K Rajput, who is a seasoned corporate professional with a rich experience of over 40 years in sales and marketing of pharmaceutical and healthcare segment. Currently working as a vertical head and senior vice president in Cadila Pharma Ltd, an Indian MNC Pharma Company. He started journey as a medical representative and risen to this position within the same organization. He completed his MBA Marketing and Executive Leadership Development Program from IIM Ahmedabad and having 7 honorary doctorates to his credit. He has been awarded as the Man of the Excellence Award for the year 2020, Business Leadership 2021, Atmanirbhar Award 21 by the Indian Achiever Forum, and the Global Mental Health Leaders Award at the World Congress of Mental Health Summit, and many such awards to his credit. Join me in welcoming Dr. K Rajput at Marketeers Lead Talk. Welcome, Dr. Rajput. How are you today?
Very good evening to you, Sanjay ji, and I'm very well, very nice to talk to you exactly after celebrating the Holi festival with all beautiful people across India and some good people across the world where I know. So thank you for inviting me on your wonderful talk. It's my honor and it's my pleasure to be a part of this wonderful talk.
Thank you so much. Honor is definitely ours. And to start with, first of all, congratulations for the recent promotion, for the marvelous achievement that you have done, consecutive 38 months, if I'm not wrong.
You are right.
Wonderful,
so
wonderful. So
I dedicate this achievement to my team because when you are sitting on a position, when you are leading the position, mentoring, I give this credit to entire team members who had contributed on this. If they would have not contributed, the vertical which I was taking care, right, they would have not have performed for consecutive 38 months, month-on-month basis. So completely this been dedicated to the team only.
Indeed it is, sir. Indeed. So tell us more about your journey, sir.
Very wonderful question. The journey was very wonderful, right? And it was full of, you can say, new dimensions. I will not say the hurdles. Opportunities were there. So I was basically a mathematics student, and after doing my graduation, I was selected in the engineering college. But I was there for only 35 to 40 days in the engineering college. I didn't like that because I used to love this wonderful profession of the medical profession. Though I was not from the biology background, so I was not able to complete in CPMT and all during that time. So I completed another side. But I left that and I joined as a simple medical representative, simple person leaving engineering college with a graduation degree, and I started my journey. And then after that, never looked back. And it was very clear that my senior, I will give the credit to my senior because in my family, nobody was from this particular profession, right, on the sales and marketing profession. But my senior who has taught me, right, what is the right way of putting the thing and shown me that, yes, what is the things are required. So that has given me an impetus to ensure that I must be an achiever. Of course, I was an achiever in my field where I was learning or where I was studying, right? But coming to the professional world, it was my first journey. And of course, it was clear that the first journey should not be missed. And in that way, I was a star. I was promoted manager. Then after that, I learned how to start dealing with the team, because when you are doing loan and then we are taking the work from the team, there's a completely 360-degree differences there, right? You have to turn around, you have to empathize, you have to be there with them, you have to be more filled with humility, humanity and all. And then the journey, area manager to sales manager to the south head, then to the zonal head, then to the DGM, then to the GM, and all this journey was there. So I always say, in any career, a person rises 13 times, right? If you see 12 to 14 times maximum, right? Because if you see 3 years as a particular moment of rising from one step to the other on the ladder of the success. And I got it same thing in Cadila. So you can say this by 40th running, and I have driven about the 13 steps of my success from medical rep level to this level. And still the journey continues, I always say, because learning is one of the very important things. And believe you me, it was a team effort. It was a joint collaboration, collaborative approach. a good companionship with our team, which has built wherever we have traveled as an achiever, we have traveled as a performer. So I enjoyed in every part of the life. I learned many things. In between, I did my courses also, MBA and specialized for IIM and lot many other courses I did it. So this was the entire wonderful, beautiful, amazing journey, lot of learning, filled with lot of learning, lot of happiness, right? And I never see any hurdles are there. I always see there is always an opportunities are there. One should see the opportunity. That's what we have learned from our seniors. That's what we have learned from our leaders.
Very nice, sir. And the line that I would like to pick up from this conversation, the initial conversation, is the initial support from the boss and the guidance. I think the starting year, once that guidance, mentorship is correct. So for sure, the leaders like you are the next in the pipeline who survive, thrive, and do all the success out there. So the best wishes for this great journey that you had. And I was going through your profile, and to my community members and the people who are associated with me, if you really want to understand how a sales performer looks like, how his journey should be, please kindly visit Dr. PK Rajput's profile. You will get a simple clarity what is you should do in your life to move up the ladder. Very simple, sir. I'm really happy to see it. I'm impressed literally the way things have been moved on, how we have learned, you have unlearned, you relearned. Everything was visible out there. So my hats off to you, sir, for this.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you so much.
So now let's discuss about your recent promotion. You must be leading now international team with different time zones. So how you would be managing, and any recommended strategy that to manage a team in the international environment? What would be your take?
So I think another very wonderful question. This is this is an opportunity was given to me because I have worked in 40 years in a domestic market. The 40th year running. They told me that yes, there is an opportunity to work in the international market. So I said, wow, fantastic. So it was again starting the things again from A, right? So I should know what is A, B, C, D. And when you want to really learn A, B, C, D, then only that you will be able to make the word, and then only the sentence will come, then only the grammar will come, right? Okay.
True.
So and it is very important that on this age and stage, the time management is a part and parcel of the life. We say that we don't have time, but on the contrary, I always say that we have enough time. If we manage ourselves, the time is enormous. Because if you talk about the billionaires, they have also 24 hours. And a person which is a person like us and all, they have also the same 24 hours, right? It's how they manage as a conglomerate and how we manage the thing. So coming from that particular learning, I have synchronized myself. I have prepared the plan that yes, we have to talk our people because there are 4.5 hour difference, sometimes minus, sometimes plus and all. And I have become an habitual of it because I keep on giving my talk in the international market where a lot of the time difference are there. If you talk about the Canadian market, there is a 12 hour difference is there. US market, there is a difference is there. Same thing. If you talk on the Paris, again, there is a 4.5 hour difference is there. Kuala Lumpur, again, there is a difference there. So same thing is happening in my market, which I am covering. It start from 2 hours to the French West Africa countries, which is again 4.5 hours and all. So absolutely adjustable. And at the same time, I will kudos to my team because they are also equally adjustable. So we manage the thing, we talk to the people, we understand them, we learn from them. Because I treat them, they are my teachers because they are in the market. So whatever they are going to tell me, I am going to learn from them. So as a very, very small child, I keep on asking a small question. I tell them in the initial, I'll be asking any question, don't mind it, because I want to learn from you. And believe you me, they are so nice, so nice. They keep on teaching me. That's why a journey of unlearning and relearning has started.
Very nice. And I think that's a way forward when you enter into anything, and that the capacity to understand and the relearn aspect. It's amazing, sir. Great. So now let's discuss about your sales number. Now, sales is in any ways is about number 38 month in a row achieving, but there must be some secret that we don't know, that something you are not missing month by month to ensure achieve the phenomenal success. Kya raaz hai, sir?
Okay, another very good question. I always feel, again I say, it's a team success, right? You asked a very good. First of all, it is very important for any leader, right? You have to behave like a mentor, right? Because if you are, as a leader, if you are able to create the leaders in your team, this will be a very smooth running. And for creating the leaders in your team, it is very important to empathize with them, to motivate them, to celebrate their small success. Because if you start celebrating, encouraging them, right, it is going to add a lot of value. Then the person will feel that he or she can do wonders. And in the smallest of smallest thing, if any of your colleague is doing, right, you must appreciate it. Today, I have seen in the world, enormous people are there who appreciate, and some people are there who always find what more, what more. But if you start appreciating it and start adding what more, I think the things will be very, very clear. So what I did it, I keep on motivating my team. I keep on appreciating my team. I keep on guiding my team wherever the gaps are there, because we have 30 days. And in 1 week of time, we can understand where my car is going, how fast it is going and how slow it is going. And what are the ignition has to be given to the particular driver of the particular car, right? So I tell them that, yes, this is the situation. Please take care, because you have just 3 weeks left over, just 2 weeks left over, just 1 week is left over. Drive fast, you have to achieve. So this is the desire we create. I have created that desire. I created that determination in them. I created that discipline in them, right? So my team is becoming more disciplined, more determined, right? And the desire has come that, and you know that success always full success. So once they have tasted that success, right, they will never go their particular bar down. I said, once you make the bar, that is your bar, that is not my bar. And there is a pride for you that your bar should always be risen. None of the person will go down in that particular bar. So this is the way the team is so dedicated, and the team is clear about it, that yes, they will be achieving the success, and they are doing it. And believe you me, now I've been shifted from a domestic to international marketing. But yesterday, means before Holi, I went to that particular department. They said, sir, don't worry, sir. Already we have achieved 66% of the target. And by 28th, before the month closes, we will be on 100%. And out of my multiple division, one division has already achieved the target. So this is the way, that enthusiasm, that loveliness, that happiness, that the thing has going on, and which has given me the 38 months of the success as a complete vertical of multiple divisions.
I think I'm sure if anyone would watch this video and this particular question, he or she will really get a mantra for life, how to achieve success in a sale. Very simple, very perfect. Pull success. I mean, this is something, a phenomena that I would also carry with my team members and others to take this forward. Pull success. Amazing, sir. Great.
Thank you.
Taking it forward, now continuing the conversation, let's discuss more about sales manager facing. I'm talking about now about the low performers, or maybe someone who is not good at managing things. So one of the things could be routine and not managing the data well. So how they should behave, to mark the achievement successfully.
So it is an old saying, I think we all have learned in our school days. So if you want to cut a tree, sharpen your axe for 9 hours and cut the tree in 1 hour of time, correct? So I am taking the clue from there only, right? So if somebody is not able to manage, first of all, guide the person, show the things, right? Mentor the person, shoulder to shoulder, right? And teach them that these are the things are there. The more you are able to guide, teach, and show that result, I think the person will come completely online. It doesn't mean that I was not having the non-performance in my team. We were having, right? And nobody is perfect in the world. Even I am not perfect, except the God, right? God is the only one perfect thing in the entire universe. We all are the small part of it. So I keep on telling that, yes, start learning, start seeing the other colleagues, what the good things they have done, start implementing the things. So because nobody wants to become unsuccessful in their life, you will agree with me. Nobody, right? Everybody have that zeal and zest. The only thing is how you are going to ignite the zeal and zest at the right time. Because it is always true. Every lock comes with a key. There's no lock in the world which has never been built without key. So the right key has to be put in the person and the success is going to come. So that triggerness, the ignition, that coaching, that guiding, that mentorship is going to help a person coming from non-performing to a performing. I never say unsuccessful person. No, he is not able to perform. So make him or her to attempt little more. Attempt. Never say try. That's the difference between attempt and try. When you say I will try, it means you are already taking one step that okay, it will happen, fine, it will not happen, no, never mind. But you say again I'm going to attempt, it means with full confidence you are attempting. So we ensure that the people should attempt with full love, confidence, faith, keeping heart and mind, soul in that. And believe you me, success is going to come.
Perfect. Perfect. So you as a sales leader, what are the priorities that you set as a sales leader?
See, as a sales and marketing leader, I will say there are multiple priorities are there. So when I talk about the marketing, it is the product promotion. I will talk about the marketing first, then I'll talk about the sales part, right? So first of all is a product promotion. Sales and marketing is a wonderful job. It is start from pin to elephant, right? How the products are coming, what is the price, what is the gross contribution, what is the P&L is there, how my products will be available, if my colleagues are promoting the product, whether a doctor is prescribing or not, when the doctor is prescribing, whether the patient is getting the medicine or not, whether it's available in the hospital. It's a beautiful gamut, I'm telling you, beautiful gamut. You learn everything, every part of it, and how to talk about the finance people that yes, what is my gross contribution? Am I profitable to the organization or not? I am growing on that particular market or not? I am there in the particular molecule or segment or not? What is my status in the particular state? What is my status in the entire India? So that is a part of the marketing part, which we built it, and that is known as the mind power. Then it comes to the sales power, which is a muscle power. So when the muscle power are there in the field, what is required? They require a good training, they require a good competency, they require a lot of encouragement, they require all the armaments, right? And they require support 24/7, because they are the captain and they are going to be there in the field. They are going to be in the battlefield of the competition. So they should be nurtured in such a way that they should not be backfiring. They should be fully confident that yes, organization is there with them, and whatever the support they require, they are getting it. So these are the things are there which we always provide, and we always keep motivating this team. Again, I'm saying encouragement, motivation, support. These are the very, very important fundamentals are there to make any person a most successful person in their life.
Amazing, sir. Amazing. Now, taking the conversation to little on the personal side, as you are, we always see you happy going face. So, stress, generally it's been says, generally sales is equal to stress. So, and we always see you happy going. So what would be your recommendation to lead a stressful, fulfilling life as a salesperson?
Okay. I always say stress and anxiety is important and it's not important, right? Stress and anxiety will always try, if it is in the positive way, then stress and anxiety will always try to think out of the box. And that's why we talk it as a creative thinking. Because if I have the stress that no, I have to be a number one, or I have to achieve, or my team must achieve, or I must support my team, then that anxiety will be there. It's a positive anxiety. So in that, I'm not going to have aberration. It will be assertiveness, aggression. Right. So aggression with the assertiveness will always lead the people toward the success part. But the aggression with the aberration is going to make the person bleed. So I don't believe on that part. I always say you should have the stress, you should have the anxiety, but up to a particular level. But for that anxiety, you have to have the solution. That yes, oh my God, I have to do it. I will prepare. Let me plan. Let me prepare. Let me make the roadmap. Let me follow it. Let me monitor it. Let me have the action plan. Let me see the timelines. These are the parts of the positive stresses there. So any person who wants to achieve something in their life, so prepare your roadmap, prepare the action points, monitor the action point, whether you are going right on time or not, prepare the timelines on that, and change it if it is not there. So that is a positive type of stress. But at the same time, always be happy. Mindfulness is very, very important. Don't take your office thing back to your home. Otherwise, you will destroy yourself, you'll destroy your family, you'll destroy your workplace. Office work is office work. Finish it up, right, and come back happily in the home. So that is the way you have to have a complete. That's why we call it the work-life balance, which post-COVID has told us that yes, it is very, very important to have this thing. And I always keep on requesting my colleagues or my junior colleagues or my senior that anything which is there, see, ultimately we are supposed to do it, right? Nobody is going to help for that. So think out of the box, think that which best way you can do it. Do the work with the smile, do the work with the happiness, right? Because in tension, you will always react, but in the happiness, you will always respond. So be a responder instead of be a reactor.
Amazing. Super. So, any secret you would like to reveal from your regular routine to have such a happy face?
I enjoy. See, the thing is, if you enjoy anything, you will always have the happiness. Suppose if I'm enjoying talking to you, so I'm very happy. I was very excited. That's the reason 5 minutes before I came on this, I was waiting for Sanchinji when he will be coming, right? So whatever you do, you enjoy that. Whatever you like to do it, love that thing, right? It is the same thing when you go back to your home, you love your child, na? And in front of your child, you will not become like a very different type of person because you love your child, you love your family. So there has to be a lot of happiness, smile, right? So add this thing wherever you are going and love the job which you are doing it. Otherwise, don't do the job. If I don't like it, I will not do the job. Say, no, that's not my cup of tea. But do whatever it is your cup of tea with full passion, with full zeal and zest, with full of love. And believe you me, that job will not be a job. That job will become like your own heart and soul.
Super, super. I think that was required the motivation and the script description from your side to meet up the day. So amazing to have this. Taking the conversation forward, moving into our last leg, what are the habits one should inculcate to be a great sales leader like you?
Okay. So again, the habits is first of all, wherever you are there, either in the sales or marketing, you should know the entire gamut of that. Understanding the thing is very important, correct? Suppose if you are building a house, I'm just talking about sales and marketing, what is building a building, right? Okay. So if you are building and if you are the engineer of that particular house, right? What you will know, you know anything and everything, brick, mortar, steel, right? Which are the drainage system is there, correct? And how many people are going to be as a worker? Who is the person who will do the what job? What is the blueprint of that? What is the roadmap is going to happen? To whom you are going to coordinate? This is the way you are building an organization as a pillar of the organization, right? So you should be well aware about the things. Second thing is you should always be having a good communication with your peer group and customer, because I always feel that communication, it either breaks, bad communication breaks, or the good communication builds. So we are on the building phenomena. So you have to have the good communication. Be polite, be sober, right? Choose the right word, because if suppose wrong words are going to hurt you, try to understand it is going to be the same position with the other person as well. So choose the word which will make you happy, because other person is also a human. Treat other person as a human, right? And be always being a being human instead of a simple human being. So that love, affection is very, very important. Understanding, then treating the person, communication, then I'm coming to the other part, out of the box thinking. Because when you are in the sales and marketing segment, there's a tough competition. Competition is either you lose or either you win. So if you lose, means you are in the rat race. But if you want to win, you have to think out of the box. So start thinking. It is going to increase your imaginative power. And it is going to help you that, yes, how fast you'll be able to compete with the competitors, which we call as a critical thinking, right? And critical thinking in the very positive way. Have a collaborative approach. Today, try to take the help of the people, right? If you don't know, no ego should be there. That's why I told you that I have taken international market. So I keep on asking with the very junior person that what is this term is known as. So they will feel very happy to teach you. If I say I know everything, like okay, fine. When you know, then why I should tell you? So the collaboration, zero ego, ground to earth. These are the important things are there, which is very, very important for any person to be successful in any of the line. Either it is a sales line, either it is a marketing line, either it is a teaching line, anywhere, blended learning approach, right? Now the new thing is coming as a digital literacy. You should know that what is new thing is happening. Today we talk on the AI. Now I'm talking about the one level ahead. What is AI? Why artificial intelligence is going to help us? Why the AR, a VR, XR, and the mixed reality is going to help us in the coming time? Today, the entire things are getting changed. People are talking about digitalization. So how are we able to equip ourselves in that or not? Organizations, they are changing themselves from the manual work to the digital work. So people should be updating themselves. They should not be only seeing the video. They will not be seeing the games and all. Change yourself. Change your mindset. Think 5 years beyond. So these things are going to help you that yes, a real successful person, and be very accountable, be productive, be a person who should be a pillar for the organization. Start contributing it, which is very important, because any contributor is going to get respect from the organization side. Not only the respect from the organization, from the peer group, the junior, senior, everybody will respect because you are a pillar for everybody.
That's super amazing, sir. हिंदी में मैं इस बात को सारांश में दूंगा मैं एपिसोड को. सर मजा आ गया. Thank you so much for energizing the conversation, for filling up the motivation, and I'm sure those who would be watching will really get the path to success, which definitely they are looking forward to, because the questions, the answers that you have mentioned, I'm sure most of the people may like to have some understanding on some of the aspect of during their life cycle on all that. So thanks to you for giving us the opportunity to speak to you, and it's been amazing. Final on the going note, what are your thoughts on our objective, which is the marketing soul? We are building a community of passionate marketers where you are associated with us as a community mentor. What are your takes, sir, on this?
So, Sachin ji, Marketing Soul is one of the wonderful initiative, because you are calling the people who have come up from the zero level. I talk about myself. I started from a zero level and getting inspiration from many people, right? So I have grown to this. I always believe that whatever you have learned, start distributing to the community, which is there. And we have 58% population is of youngsters. And you are the people who are 58% of India is of youngsters, believe you me. And we are the most young country of the entire world, right? And you are contributing in developing the youngsters. I know that most of the people, they don't have the infrastructure, but they have that zeal to achieve something, right? They have that power to build themselves. They don't have the resources, but that mindset is very positive, right? Because I have coming from a very small city, Gorakhpur, right, which is a very small place from Purvanchal, right? And I have grown from that place. But the only thing was there that something I have to become, right? Something. And that not many people have seen, because I am a part of many universities, many associations and all. I have seen that the youngsters, they want to make their career, they want to make their life. They have that, you can say, positiveness, that approach in that. So this is very important under your platform. Any person who is going to see or learn from the people, different people, much better than me, I will say, right? They will be able to understand their journey. And in India, you will find that many people who started their journey, they came from the zero level. And today, everybody talks about the Sundar Pichai Saab, right? From Google. He's from a very small place, Trichy, 2-bedroom house. I think we all know about it, right? When he was in engineering college at IIT Kharagpur, he was a very, very decent person. People were there very well, but he was very decent because his thinking was different. You can say about APJ Abdul Kalam Saab, a paper boy, the third child of his family, and the paper boy used to distribute the paper, right? You can talk about our one of the legendary Dhirubhai Ambani Saab. We can talk about our Tata Saab, which is such a legendary. So these people, they have shown us that yes, always be on the ground level, but I should be on the sky, and start working on this. It's very, very clear that if I have to go on the 10th floor, I'll start from the very first step of the first floor. And you are giving this particular stepwise flow to your viewers. And I really appreciate, and I'm sure your platform is going to add lot of amazingness, amazing approach in many of the youngsters which are learning. और हिंदी में बोलूंगा कि लर्न करने की कोई सीमा नहीं होती. लर्न कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि आप किसी की आप जीवनी पढ़ के करो. आप ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म पे भी आकर के आप देख सकते हो. सचिन जी ने जैसा प्लेटफॉर्म बनाया है, वहाँ पे काफी ऐसे लोग हैं जो हम लोग जीरो से स्टार्ट किया, हमें मालूम ही नहीं था कि क्या होते हैं वाइस प्रेसिडेंट या प्रेसिडेंट, बट जैसे जैसे जर्नी आगे बढ़ते गई हम सीखते गए। और सीखना तो एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है, और मैं हमेशा विश्वास करता हूँ कि जब तक आपकी सांसें हैं तब तक सीखना बना रहेगा। तो इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे यही बोलना होगा सब लोगों को जो भी सुन रहे हैं, सीखने की कोई सीमा नहीं होती, आप अपने को रिस्ट्रिक्ट मत करो, बहुत है। जितना भी हमने जाना है वो एक सागर की एक बूंद है, जो नहीं जाना है वो सागर है। और इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे भी आपको जो है कुछ और मिल जाएगा सीखने के लिए। थैंक यू सो मच सचिन जी फॉर इनवाइटिंग मी।
Thank you so much, Dr. Rajput, for joining us today. And the keyword that I would like to take from this session is pull success. And I really love the word, and definitely would love to have some good printout and some Canva context of this poster, and we'll place it out here on my desk with mentioning pull success. So thank you so much once again, Dr. Rajput, for joining us today on the Market SD Talk. Thanks for having me.
थैंक यू सो मच सचिन जी, थैंक यू सो मच।